I sometimes worry that people meet me and I don't know if they want to meet Rishi and then are disappointed that I'm not Rishi, which might be a common thing for people like television characters. But yeah, thankfully I'm not. I think he needs to see a therapist for sure.
He needs to be in jail.
Yeah. I'm Sagar Radia. I play Rishi Ramdani on Industry, and this is how I did it.
Are we in danger?
No.
Is Hugo in danger?
No, this wasn't him, okay? Please. I feel so ashamed.
So at the end of season 2, we had a cast and crew screening. Mickey pulled me aside and he was like, hey, we've got this really cool idea for Rishi in season 3. It's going to be a sort of bottleneck standalone episode. And the truth is, I don't really believe him. I didn't really take it too seriously. We were midway through shooting episode 1 and 2, and then they gave it to me. The really interesting thing about the gambling scenes was it was my day 1 of shooting. That's where it fell in the schedule. So we were in the casino and we did all of that on day 1. It was actually a really tough place to start because, you know, it picks up in the episode where Rishi's like arguably at his worst in terms of the addiction and the illness of what he's suffering. So to sort of drop yourself right into that was not easy, and I just had to sort of give myself some time on set. And you know, I'm not necessarily someone who has dabbled too much into gambling, so you know, it's just doing the work and doing the research to figure out the realities of what that looks like. And obviously I've played Rishi for 3 years at this point, so I kind of know who he is. But when you have an episode like I do, I kind of just need someone to emotionally tell me where I am on that graph on any given day. Our wonderful director Zoe Wittek was great at sort of guiding me emotionally on that. So if we're, you know, at the gambling stuff here, and then we go back here, and then we go back here where he's doing some stuff, you know, his scene with his wife Diana, and then we go back to him at the beginning talking about, you know, horse racing with Robert, you know. So that was really helpful because she could just kind of go, okay, no, you're here today, you're here today, you're here today.
One more bet. All money goes on black. Number 32.
I find from audiences, they're always like, that was the moment where they're cringing the most. What happens is he's numb from the drugs and the alcohol and the win, but he's not feeling anything. You know, you still want to feel something. His mind is on the money. This money and what I'm going to do with it is where I get my next high. It's a crazy mindset to be in.
Sorry, sir. No cash.
That moment at the table is the low of that scene because he is debating on his wedding ring. He leaves it there. He's distraught. He's finished. He knows that it's over for him. He knows he has to go back out, face the reality of his wife, the world, the work.
The MPC are raising rates by 200 basis points.
You are fucking kidding me.
The biggest rise in UK interest rates in 27 years.
Sterling back through our level now. We're in profit. I need to offer the position ASAP. Could someone get me out of this loan, please?
The tide turns. There's a new announcement that's come out from the government, and that has affected the stock price he gets out of it. And I remember that moment when we were filming it, and Mickey and Conrad and Zoe were like, you know, let's just try some stuff. And I found a moment to kiss the screen and just be like, thank God, he's got it.
You're not even a good trader. You're just lucky. Yeah? Tell me, what's the difference?
I think that is a gambler's response to that. What's the difference? You know, he's just looking for a feeling. Whether it's high or low, it doesn't matter. It's how do you give yourself the chance to feel something? And it's that addict in him. It's a cathartic moment for him, really, because he's destroying the bar, but he's really destroying what they want him to be. This is his way to be like, F you guys, like I'm just gonna do this the way I wanna do it, and no one's gonna tell me otherwise.
Roger!
So you'd think it'd be a good ending because he gets his dog back and all is well in the world. He's made up with his wife, he's made the money. No, Rishi is Rishi. He picks up the phone and he puts down another bet with Vinny, and the cycle starts again.
Let's put 50 of it on your tip.
Yeah?
You know I'm good for it.
Madam.
No, I like your conviction. And I've got a feeling.
I think everyone's left kind of thinking, oh crap, nothing's changed here. Same old Rishi.
A great feeling, like fate is shaving her cunt just for me.